So I want to get this man right here the ball, right? My guy right here. Obvious, it's an obvious setup, obvious play. Let's take it back a little bit. It's obvious what you want to do right here. You want to give this man right here the ball. But it's important to understand that uh, this game is put together to understand stuff like this right here, where you have an instance where you got a man that's wide open. The game knows that he's wide open. So if they don't want you to get this bucket, there are certain steps that they're going to take. They're going to take certain precautions in order to prevent you from actually achieving whatever it is you're trying to do. So it's an easy basket right here, right? Nobody's guarding him. They see me getting ready to post up, and I just been lighting their ass up, even though they just recently sent me on a tricking spree. So what they're gonna do when I pass him the ball, I get ready to pass it to him. Watch how he just stops. Boom. He starts to make a cut, and then he just stops at a regular speed. He starts to cut, boom, and then he stops, right? So now what is that? That's a scoring opportunity that's just been blown, right, by the AI, because that's what it does. All right, now we started this game off early on. The score was what, 16 to like 3. I think now they're down by, I don't know, they're real close. I don't recall what they're down by, but they're probably down by like 4 or 5 now, because even though we were dominating, right, throwing their shots, stealing, doing everything, what 2K will do, it'll send you on a tricking spree, and it'll make everybody on computer's team turns into like this Michael Jordan, Stephen Curry, Wilt Chamberlain combination, right? Where it's like everybody's just infallible, right? Nobody can miss anything. No matter what kind of defense you're holding, shit, your hand might even go through the ball if you're actually able to block it, because there's a momentum swing that's going computer's direction. It's for them to get off now. Look at this. And also pay attention to this man right here. He just slides. Boom. You see this? How this game works. He just slides right into position. So I give my guy right here the ball. First they make him stop, and then the algorithm just allows this dude to just slip, just rollerblade, boom, right into position, right? This is what I mean when I say they're working the boards, right? They're it's an omnipresent influence over the game, right? Where they're stacking up all of these different triggers and animations in order to culminate in a desired outcome. This is a desired outcome. We got an easy bucket. My guy right here getting ready to drive. He's forced to stop, even though I'm direction passing, but even regardless to that, he's going to the basket. This is an easy bucket. 2K understands this. They program the game to understand shit like this. So not only does he stop, but this guy right here who was just trying to double team me, he's allowed to just slide right in front of him, right? This is not basketball. And then dong, I trick again, right? Great post fade shooter, but I'm constantly tricking out the post, right? Because they trigger these narratives, they trigger momentum swings, they trigger animations, they trigger all these desired outcomes all throughout the game. It's just rigged from top to bottom, right? It's just rigged through and through. The game is rigged. Look at this. The average person playing this probably wouldn't even consider, like, man, why did the man just stop running when I passed him the ball? He had an easy opportunity to score. This does not happen in other instances in this game. I noticed that. This, for the most part, it only happens when you have, really not even for the most part, the only time it happens is when you have an easy bucket and you got to continue to move in order to get it off the pass. They'll just stop you for no good reason. There's really no reason for it. It's just the AI and the algorithm intervening in the game and forcing what it wants to happen, right? So you're not just allowed to just play basketball freely and just win. You're under the control and the restriction of the algorithm and the AI. They're managing your ability to play well. They're managing your ability to just bust computers' ass. Look at this, man. It does not make sense. There's really no sense that you can make out of what happened right here. The guy just slid from where he was at. Look at this in slow motion. Look at his feet. And you could tell he was predestined to basically suction to a certain part of the court in front of him on defense, because as soon as he got there, it's like he hit that invisible barrier where he just stops on a dime, right? That was a trigger. That was an animation trigger, right? Anyway, peace.